I'm Triana and I'm back with another video. All right, so I just want to get on here and talk to you and talk to myself and remind you and myself what God says about us, because we're fearfully and wonderfully made. We're made in God's image. So I'm gonna jump right into this video. So I was sitting up thinking like, man, I need a second job. I need some money. The money not coming fast enough. I'm tired of working all these hours. And God had to remind me, what's in your hand? What's in you that you're not using? Because everything that God has purposed you with for this earth is already in you. The greatness is in you. The talents, the treasure, the purpose is in you. So we sitting up here searching for jobs and searching for everything. Like, man, I can't find a job. The money not coming. How I'm gonna pay this bill? Where this gonna come from? My kids need this. And God says, what's in your hand? What's in your hand? That's just like the story of Moses. We was reading a story the other day, and God had to tell Moses, like, what's in your hand? Throw it down. And when the staff turned into the snake, because the thing is, you don't even know what's in your hand. You won't know what's in you until you find out who created you, what your purpose is. And if you know that, then you're just not fulfilling and what God has for you. You're not in alignment. You're not in obedience. Because the thing is, the gifts, the talents, the treasure is already in you. Everything that you need to succeed and be who God created you to be is already in your hands. It's already inside of you. What's in your hand that you are not using? It's so many people that know how to do hair and could be millionaires. There's so many people that know how to cook and could own their own businesses. So many people that know how to fix a car and could be a car salesman. So many people that can do music and could be the next artist. So many people that know how to speak and could be the next E.T. because God put it in you. So what's in your hand that you're not using? What gift and talent is in your hand that fear is holding you back? Fear of success, fear of failure. What's in your hand that you are not purposing that God have placed inside of you? Whatever it is, it's time for you to tap into it. Whatever that gift is. And so many people be like, oh, but I don't have a gift. Oh, you have a gift. You have a purpose. God purposed you for a reason. He didn't purpose you because of who your mama or daddy was, or God knew you before he formed you in your mother's womb. So your purpose was already created. It's up to you to fulfill the purpose. So don't miss what God has for you because you're worried about a job and you're working all these hours creating you're creating somebody else's business. You're creating somebody else's purpose. And don't get me wrong, it's nothing with working a job. But at the same time, don't lose yourself in that job. Don't lose yourself thinking that you have to have this job and live your whole life to work a job and die. No, God didn't create you for that. God created you for a purpose. So what's in your hand that you're not using? What's in you that God has placed inside of you that you're not using? Can you cook? Can you bake? Can you sing? Can you dance? Can you speak? What is in you that you're not using? Because it's time for you to tap into it, and it's time for you to get to it. It's time for you to be who God created you to be. It's time for you to be the light and salt of the earth. It's time for you to not be conformed to this world, but by the renewing of your mind. What's in your hand? What's stopping you? And if you don't know, it's time for you to tap into God and get locked in with God and ask him, what's in your hand? What is it that you have for me? God, what you need me to do? God, where am I supposed to be at? God, what job am I supposed to take? God, what business am I supposed to do? God, what's in my hand that I'm not using? So I just wanted to get on here and encourage you and encourage myself to find out what's in your hand and use those gifts and talents that God has placed inside of you. Don't leave this earth full of every gift and talent and never use it. When you leave this earth, be empty-handed. Be empty. You came in this world empty. It's time for you to release it. I'm sorry, you came in this world with a purpose, and it's time for you to release it. You came in this world with what God gave you, and that's the purpose, to feel his will. What's in your hand? All right, I love y'all. Make sure you continue to comment. Let me know what you want to know. Let me know what videos you want to hear. What is it? Comment. Let me know what you think about this video. I know it's been a minute, but it's time for y'all to show y'all. It's time for me to show y'all and to show myself what's in my hand. The purpose that God has placed inside of me. I love y'all, and get focused and locked in with God.